Welcome back to 843 TV. We are excited today to be here at the waterfront in downtown Beaufort with a new day dock behind us. And joining us is our Mayor Billy Keyserling and Linda Roper, the town manager. And now we're going to talk a little bit about the improvements to the roadways as you enter the historic area. It's been quite a process. I know lots and lots of improvements on Boundary Street and Carteret. Share with us a little bit about where we are.
Sure. You know, we have new announcements and we have new completions, but these are old ideas. And finally the city has been able to really get focused on doing things, setting a set of goals and accomplishing them. But about 10 years ago it was agreed, and we went through months of citizen participation and charrettes and design reviews to say that downtown Beaufort, this deserves a better gateway than what Highway 21/Boundary Street is. That you would come down Highway 21 Boundary Street and you'd think you were entering Anywhere USA, because this is your destination. So for safety reasons, it wasn't safe to have a 5-lane road with a suicide lane. Environmentally, it wasn't good to have drainage that was getting into the water before it's supposed to get into the creek. That was one of our most damaged. The only really damaged water is the headwaters of Battery Creek that's been cleaned up now. And then was an appropriate gateway to the best hometown in the world. And so designers worked on it, then engineers worked on it, then city council worked on it, then the public worked on it, and we came up with a plan. And this is about a 10-year process. But finally we have our new gateway, a little more planting, a little more watering of the plants. We still have about 3 acres on the south side of the street where you're going to get a panorama, a vista of what Beaufort's about, which is open spaces, marsh views, live oak trees. The whole side on the south side of the road is going to be an expanded Battery Park is now becoming. You'll notice the Huddle House, which had closed and wasn't going back, is gone. You'll notice that the old fire station that was a warehouse is gone. You'll notice that a gas station that wanted out, that wanted to close, is gone. Wendy's will be moving, and the United Way grew out of their building and it's being used by the county. But eventually, all the way from the Ruby Tuesday site into the cemetery, 16 Gate Cemetery, is going to be a passive park, but there'll be parking so that you can actually stop. Be a few benches, but no playgrounds, no activities. So as you come into Beaufort, you're going to see, a line of oak trees and planted medians spread out with palmettos, 15,000 plants planted there. Probably the most important thing that Linda may want to talk about as well is where people finally, after 2 years of construction, people finally got it, was when the overhead utilities came out of the ground. When the last set of telephone poles, power poles, came out of the ground. So June 1st, we'll cut a ribbon at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
It's a Friday. We hope the public will come with us and celebrate. And from the point of view of mayor and city council, we can put another check in a box and say the issue now, which is not insignificant, is going to be to keep it maintained. As we keep our park maintained, as a city, though small, very proud of who we are, what we are, and what we offer.
Did you really expect that moving all the utility poles would make such an impact on that gateway?
Well, Linda, I'm a believer, I did. But I was surprised as they came down that it really, when you have a project that goes so long and you have this expectation, and you go through the drudgery, the inconvenience, some of the merchants were inconvenienced, some of the commuters were inconvenienced. By and large, it was pretty tame. People did use an alternative route. People, you'd get complaints from the people who normally complain, which is their right, and we listen and we respond. But as they, you have this dream, and all of a sudden, you don't know that you're getting there. And in 2 days, when the second set of poles on the north side came down, it was a new place. It was exactly what we wanted, but you're right, it shocked me when I first saw it.
It did, and plenty of residents had so much to say about it when the day after it came down. It was amazing. It was
They
truly-
finally, even though we've still got punch lists, we've still got some planting, some manicuring to do, I think finally, 10 years now, people realize they got what they forgot they asked for, but through the public charrettes and stuff, they wanted 10 years ago. We've been through it, and you know, I'm very proud of it.
Let's talk about that area around the National Cemetery, the paving and into Carteret Street. Was that part of the original plan? Share with us a little bit about that.
No. Well, the roads are owned by SCDOT, and they have repaving schedules. And we were fortunate that our project manager coordinated with a subcontractor who was doing the SCDOT paving from the bridge to Green Lawn Drive to match it with the paving of the Boundary Street redevelopment project. So it was seamless. You know, people only hurt for one street repaving, even though it was longer than separate. And obviously it makes it, if the road surface is the same as is fresh, it's going to make it connect.
And all roads are paved to downtown.
How about that?
Isn't
That's
that cool?
quite a saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Y'all have to come check it out and see the beautiful new roadways and the walking sidewalks that you can walk and enjoy it along the way. Stay right here. We'll be back with more 843 TV from downtown Beaufort.